The newest test-playing country, Pakistan, too, has contributed to this procession of great batsmen. Imtaiz Ahmad was the first regular wicketkeeper to score a test double century. Towering above all the others, though, in his consistency and concentration, was the young marathon batsman Hanif Mohammad. First of all, he set the record for the length of an innings when he made 337 in a test in Barbados. He was at the crease for 16 hours and 10 minutes and exhausted everybody's patience with his own, and caused anyone who'd ever managed to bat for even 3 hours to marvel at his stamina. Then, a year later, he broke Bradman's first-class record with an innings of 499.
Zaheer Abbas of Pakistan played in his first test against England at Edgbaston in 1971, and he proceeded to make a magnificent 274, the highest innings by any batsman in their first test against England. Tall, bespectacled, with a high backlift, he loved to hit the ball, especially off the back foot, and the tragedy of it was there were so few people at Edgbaston to see his magnificent display. But the television viewers were luckier.
Peter Lever then, new over, downwind. 7 overs so far, none for 25. Bowling to Zaheer. He didn't get hold of it, but it's still gone for 4. He didn't really quite middle it. It's good to see him having a go at a short one, though. Ken Shuttleworth to bowl from the press box end. That's a good shot. That looks like 4 all the way. It is indeed.
Andy would come in over the wicket to Zaheer. The only real reason, I think, is to vary the angle a little bit. And it's resulted in 4 more runs. Held it back and tossed it wide, and Zaheer was onto it like a flash.
What a beautifully timed shot. Perfectly timed. It's 4 runs. Oh, a magnificent shot. Full of wrist. That's a magnificent shot. 4 runs just behind square.
So Zaheer again facing Shuttleworth on 48. And that's beaten him, and it's going to be his 50. And coming back for the 3rd, a little bit of sloppy fielding there by England. So Zaheer going to his 50, and what a fine 50 this has been, coming out of 79 runs. And in fact, his first 50 in Test match cricket.
That is a magnificent shot from Zaheer, clipping it off his legs, just behind square on the leg side.
And it's Underwood again. It's a magnificent shot. That's something in the line of the shots we saw Zaheer play before lunch. Was in fact a half volley, but superbly struck for his 10th 4, finding the gap between cover and short extra cover. That one hit straight past the bowler, and that should be 4 more runs. So cover mid-off. A ring of fielders once again trying to stop this single. Zaheer on 99, Ward the bowler. And he's coming for it. And comfortably home. Mushtaq following up. Even he throws his arms in the air. He's obviously delighted. He's going to run up the wicket himself and congratulate this young batsman who in only his 2nd test match has reached 100. This 100 has come in 4 hours, 14 minutes. 12 4s have been included, and the usual sight now, it seems to appear on cricket fields all over the world and been invaded. Not a great crowd here, but a percentage of them coming up, in turn offering their congratulations to Zaheer on his 1st century in Test cricket. It is in fact his 3rd of this tour, the 12th of his career. And this isn't a ground renowned for test match hundreds against England. In fact, this is only the 5th ever scored against England at Edgbaston. He's middled that one all right, swept away on the leg side for 4 runs. I think could well have been swept away from round about Midland leg, and Ray Illingworth covering his face a little bit.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jim. I think he swept that off the stumps, but he middled it beautifully. Doesn't matter where he pitches, as long as you really give it the treatment like that. Lovely stroke, very exciting one.
Just a reminder that he's already got 159 runs to his credit. And no question at all that Zaheer has got his eyes on that 187 that Hanif made in the test match at Lord's. So Shuttleworth was a little bit unfortunate yesterday, had both these batsmen dropped. Coming in now to bowl the first ball of the day to Zaheer. Superb shot on his toes, half volley, clipped away for 4. So what a good start again for Zaheer. Taking a boundary off the first ball of the day. It's a half volley, struck beautifully through the offside for 4 runs. Derek Underwood's giving chase, but no chance at all.
What a great start for Zaheer. Absolutely starting where he left off last night.
So Shuttleworth again, bowling from the far end, the press box end here at Edgbaston. That's going to be 4 more.
Yes, I only wish, Jim, that there was a full house here to see this exhibition of batting. They come back again. This is what we want to see. Somebody really giving it the whack, as Zaheer certainly is doing. Here comes Shuttleworth now into Zaheer. That's down to third man. They're going to take certainly 2 runs. It could possibly go for 4. Yes, it has. It's gone for 4. That's Zaheer's 25th 4. So he's now made 100 runs in boundaries.
So Ken Shuttleworth of Lancashire coming in again. And that's delicately clipped away down to long leg. 4 more runs to Zaheer. Perfectly placed, beautifully timed. It's Zaheer again. Now to face Basil D'Oliveira. And that's clipped away from mid-wicket. As Luckhurst's going to chase it. It's touch and go whether he's going to make it or not. A good sprint, and they're coming back for 3, and those 3 runs takes Zaheer to 199. Fine throw from Luckhurst from that very long boundary there at mid-wicket.
We've got the England captain coming on to bowl from the far end with the breeze. And that's 4 runs, high up in the air, over to the mid-wicket boundary from Ray Illingworth's first loosener, and 200 he's got. And here they come, the Pakistani supporters rushing on to congratulate him. What a marvellous moment this is for this young boy. A really magnificent double century. Only the 2nd double century too in Test cricket at Edgbaston. The other one being by Peter May in 1957 when he made 285. As I say, this is a wonderful moment for the boy, and he fully deserves it. It really has been, I think, a breathtaking innings. And as I said earlier, I only wish there had been a full house here to see it.
He hit that very hard indeed. Straight down on the ground, I think. Beautifully timed. Has a most lovely pair of wrists here. A natural timer of the ball. Lever to Zaheer. Oh, 4 runs, uppish, but full off the meat of the bat. Exactly bisecting Edrich at backward point and Underwood at cover point. a magnificent stroke, it really was. What about that one, Ted?
Well, we've seen so many of them, but they certainly don't get any worse. That was a tremendous shot. High backlift, giving himself a little bit of room and really caning the ball square of the wicket.
That's 250 then to Zaheer. Flipped away on the leg side for 2 runs, moving on to 251.
And what a glorious stroke through the covers off the back foot. He gave that the most fearful belting. Wonderful stroke. And that is Zaheer's 1,000, the first to complete 1,000 runs this season.
And not only that, Dennis, the fastest man to 1,000 for 21 years. John Langridge got there on June the 2nd, 1949. Remarkable achievement. That's gone with the speed of light to long on over the rope. 273 for Zaheer, and Underwood having to pay quite a costly price for dropping the ball just fractionally short.
In fact,
he's going to be out.
he is out. Well, he didn't play a wild swag. It was down the leg side. And he swept it to Illingworth. A bad ball. And it hit the top edge. And was caught there by Luckhurst. A backward short leg, you might say. Or about 30 yards from the bat.
Zaheer then out for 274. Engulfed by his fervent supporters. He'll be lucky to get off alive, I think. A remarkable performance in his first Test match against England. 4 runs short of the highest ever between England and Pakistan.